Hi guys, welcome back. Now, Dayz is a strange one for me because this is the actual reason that I actually bought a PC. Now, for me, the actual first one was disappointing as hell. It was extremely bad, and I've been a really big critic of it. I hated it. It was crap, it was boring, it just wasn't very good. In my own opinion, that's just my opinion. Other people obviously really enjoyed it. But now they've updated it and done an offline mode so you can test it. So this is the actual offline mode itself. I'll put the link below on how you actually download the files for this. It's just through Steam, through beta. Now initially it does look a bit better. The UI is still a bit shit, to be honest. It's not the best. You consider other games of like this genre, there is a lot better UIs than this one. That's just personal, I don't think it's that great, to be honest. It's something you have to completely drag and drop and not be able to use your scroll wheel to change weapons and stuff. To me is a bit crappy. But the UI and the actual gameplay screen is a bit better. Graphic wise it does look really good, to be fair. It doesn't feel as clunky either. I found that in the first version of Dayz. I keep saying first version, I know it's been updated in some sort of way before, but it's just, for me, it's just always the first version because I stopped playing it straight away. I've literally done about 40 hours and just thought, nah, it's not for me really. There's just no principle to the game at all. So we're just going to have a quick run around and see what it's actually like. I don't think there's any zombies in this, because I think that's coming into the next stress test, but I might be wrong in that, so we might run into one and I'll probably die from it. So it does look alright, to be fair. So we'll just keep running until we try and get to town. I want to see what the looting's like now, because the looting used to be fucking AIDS. It takes so long and clunky, so we'll see if it's a bit better now. Now don't get me wrong, I know there's still things to be put in this, so I can't be too overcritical of it because there is still bits of stress tests to be put in place. Is the town up here? Yeah, it is. Right, so we'll get to this town, see what it's like. To be honest, I'm liking the stamina. I think they've definitely altered it because you can run a lot faster again now. The delays in between aren't as bad either. Now there's supposed to be base building coming to this as well, which was a big thing that interested me when they said it. Now I know that isn't in this stress test, but the thing that concerns me is with a UI like this, getting a base building UI is going to be quite hard. Right, I remember this place. I actually spent like fucking 2 hours with broken legs just on that road, trying to fucking get out of the game when I first played it. I didn't know you could actually kill yourself. Right, what's this? Right. Take that. Yep, right. Well, that's instantly a lot better. What's in here? Alright, we got a jacket. Excellent. Right. Go for these boats. We got a hat. Yeah, I'll take that. Excellent. I'm going to search the rest of these. So far, it's not a great deal of difference, but it does feel smoother than it used to be, if I'm being totally honest. It's a lot slicker than it used to be. That's why I couldn't open another one. I need a fucking can opener. Right, crowbar, take that. You find a bag. I always found it really hard. I would get loads of stuff, but I couldn't actually do anything with the stuff. Like I'd find a gun, but could never find the bullets to go in the gun. Or find the bullets for the gun that I had previous, they'd never find the gun again. That's what kind of really triggered me a lot with this game. Progression was nigh on impossible for me personally. And don't get me wrong, I didn't put a shit time into it because it just instantly just wasn't something that I started to enjoy. But I think with the addition of base building and the fact that they're trying to make it a lot better. He's not picking it up either. Okay. I think it's just a bag issue more than anything. still quite shit for loot, to be fair. Considering it's an offline mode, you find they put a lot of the stuff that they've got. I suppose when your combat system comes into this as well, which should be a lot better than the first. The first was pretty bad, to be honest. Now, I used to always find stuff at the top of this barn, so was that there a second ago? I was going past that at spawn. What was it? Cargo pants. Yeah, up to them. Right. So, no guns again. Right, let's keep going. Oh, fuck it, we'll go to this town up here. Let's go and actually, wait. That's 3 miles, right, go up here. Kilometres. So, after running for literally 10 minutes up down fucking hills, I'm dead ready to shit, like you normally are on Dayz, because there's like no little houses in between these fucking roads. So I'm going to try to find some sort of... Alright, let's see how good this shit is. Fuck that chicken good. Right, so I'm going to try and find some water or something, then I can run about a bit proper. Now, try this shitter. Trainers, hiking boots, no, I'm not interested. I doubt I'll be on a lot longer to actually require them. Let's see, vault over, yep, there we go. That's a bit smoother, that's a hell of a lot smoother, vaulting over. I mean, they might have changed it in between when I last played it and this anyway, but for me that was a lot smoother. But in fact, getting into buildings and opening doors are a lot better, thank God for that. Excellent, right. Now we can actually move. Fuck it, take some tape, why not? I can drop that ball. See, that sound is shit. See, hear that? When you come through the door. There's no transition at all for it. You just literally go through the door and bang. There it is. Just static wind. So, try and hear. Try upstairs first. Ah, finally a bag. Right, so we can actually carry all the nothing that we're finding. Which is always good in Dayz. Always good. So I know I'm sounding as if I'm bashing it, but for me it's a frustrating game because it should be a shit ton better than what it is, but it's just not. Now, I don't actually have a bad PC. It's actually quite good spec wise. It still kind of screen tears a little bit in this. I'll take that bad boy. Right. There's a weapon. Take. Right. I don't know if I can open a door. I mean, I'm hoping to do something inside these buildings as well, because they just looks shit. It just looks like crap assets put together. Now I know this is just a strength test, it's just people to try, but it's just little things like that. Now, people say it's not easy to update a game. Now, I'll use No Man's Sky as an example. It came out, it was fucking terrible. Shocking. Yep, there's fucking grass in this house. So No Man's Sky, absolutely terrible, and literally within a year they redone the whole game practically. You hear that again, the wind? What the fuck is that all about? So they're using the ground textures for sound movement. Right, okay. Right, so again, I know it's stress test, and if anyone does watch this and they're a Dayz diehard, you'll be probably slating the shit, saying yeah, it's stress test. Yeah, it is stress test, but this is shit that's been busted in this game since I first played it. So, stress test or no stress test, that shit should have been fixed. So again, I'm still not finding a lot. I mean, I might be a bit harsh, they might not have a lot to find because it's stress test, but I'd imagine they've just taken a chunk of the map with the same loot spawns as well. Great, a fucking hat, brilliant. So, initial reactions is... I don't... I've probably been harsh, but I just don't really see what's fucking different. It'd probably be better with other players on, that you can test it a bit better and see what it's like. 'Cause the combat was shit, really. You could master it and just master how bad it was and compensate for it. It's just, I just don't like the effort put in. Now, I know the devs said they were excited as hell about how great it was and how the stress test was going, and still the same, to be fair. I mean, all in all, it does move a bit smoother, I'll be honest, it does, but that's about it, it's just a bit smoother. Other than that, I just don't really see. So for me personally, the jury's out. Obviously the other stress tests will probably change my thoughts a little, because other things will come in, I suppose. I mean, I know the die-hard Dayz people will see a lot of big changes, but for me, the casual player of Dayz, I don't see any great improvement, if I'm being totally honest. So I'm hoping the other stress tests that come out are actually a bit better. They show some stuff. I mean, it just looks, still looks shit, to be honest. And I know people will think, well, why are you saying that? Well, think how other games have evolved and developed. I know they've changed engine now. This game was built for Unity, built for Unreal, sorry. Unreal would make this game a million times better in looks, a million times better. But it's just, the buildings let it down. The actual trees, grass, roads, they look really good, to be fair. Buildings just look shit. Just look tacky. But as I said, die-hard fans, you might think something different. You'll probably notice a lot of it. I'm looking at it as a casual player, and I personally don't. Other than moving around, it feels a bit smoother. But apart from that, I just don't really see. I mean, that's a bit better. I'll give it that. That is a lot better. Combat hand to hand before was fucking terrible. That is actually a lot smoother than what it was before. I feel confident hitting someone to death with a hatchet, or trying to. Whereas before, oh Jesus, it was fucking painful. But now you could probably sneak up and cuck someone with that, to be fair. Can you not throw it now? Oh well, we can but wish. But being able to spiral through weapons at the bottom with your mouse wheel, it's a fucking must, really, to be honest. There's some smarts probably say there's a keybind or something for it, that's great, but again, for a casual player, you don't want to piss about the keybind, you want to get into a game and actually play it. So, yeah, jury's out for me at the minute. The next stress test, I'll probably go back on and try it again, but I don't see a great deal of improvement so far. And I did hear that a lot of the servers were crashing quite a bit when people tried it in the live testing, so that's a concern. Especially it's taking them, what, nearly a year to get to this stage from when they announced it. They've run servers for years for Dayz, so they should really know what issues they'd be looking at. It may change engine, but it's the same code, really. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you think. If you just go and try this, try it in offline. I'll put a link to the blog below. Die Hard guys, lay into me if I'm wrong, but I'm looking at it as a casual player, and certain elements, yeah, it does feel a bit better, but it's just the same Dayz, really.